Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly forecast for August 24th through the 30th. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising with this lovely mermaid deck here, going with our mermaid and ocean theme for the summer. And we're going to pull an affirmation card for you all from this lovely deck here. So without further ado, my darlings, let's see what's going on for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, August 24th through the 30th. Now, I'm doing this reading for the 24th through the 30th, but please keep in mind, Libra, that Spirit will guide you to this video whenever you're meant to receive the messages. If you've been led to this video, there's at least one message here for you, hopefully several. But take what resonates, leave the rest, and know that whenever you find this video is when you're meant to find it. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Alrighty, my dears. So your first card here is Generosity. Now, Scorpio and Capricorn also received this card. So some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Capricorn, receiving generosity from them or feeling moved to extend generosity to them, however it may be. Now, the feeling that I'm getting though, Libra, for you guys, mainly with this card, the energy around this card for you guys, is I feel like some of you are wanting to do some kind of philanthropy. I'm feeling a strong sense of philanthropy around this card for you guys, Libra. So maybe you're kind of looking at the ways in which you have benefited, or the blessings that you have received, and you're feeling very lucky, you're feeling very fortunate, and you're wanting to give back. I do feel for some reason, I'm not sure why, but I feel for a lot of you, this philanthropy is going to be geared or kind of focused more towards children. Specifically, I feel like orphanage or like orphanages for some reason. So maybe some of you are wanting to donate to orphanages or help find homes, help find families. Maybe some of you are feeling kind of moved to adopt as well, as like a form of generosity or a form of giving or giving, but for some reason, I'm not sure why. I just feel like for you guys, this is specifically geared towards children, towards kids, or wanting to do something for kids to bring about healing, to bring about healing for children. I also feel for some of you there may be something with like animal, like a small animal, like a small dog or a puppy. Maybe I don't know what this is. You're gifting somebody a dog or a puppy, or you're receiving a dog or a puppy. Not sure what that's about. It's very specific, but if I hear it, I have to say it, and I'm passing that message on for whoever it's meant for. Your next card here is Nostalgia. Now, Virgo and Scorpio also received this card, so maybe some of you are getting a little bit nostalgic with a Virgo or a Scorpio. But let's put that aside and let's focus on the other feelings of this card. Now, I do feel for some of you that this is going to be maybe something romantic with someone from when you were younger. Very, very specific energy, but for some reason I'm feeling like something from like this was like your first kiss, or like your first date, or like your first like school dance kind of thing, or like somebody that was your date to like a school dance or something. You might be reconnecting with this person. I'm not sure why I'm getting that vibe, but I'm getting that vibe for you guys. Now, if you watch my readings, if you're one of my regulars, you know that in the weekly forecasts, I do not look into love and relationship. I do the once a month love reading, and then the weekly readings, I focus on everything else other than love. But I do kind of feel that vibe for some of you. For other ones of you, this is going to be more the energy of just, trip down memory lane, happy times, simpler times, just kind of enjoying life. Like maybe you're just kind of remembering or being reminiscent. But for some reason, this nostalgia, I feel for a lot of you, Libra, is going to be around the time period of like 12, 13, 14 years old, like the transition period from the time that like you're not a little kid anymore, but you're not like an older teenager, you're like kind of like a newer teenager. For some reason, like that, you know, here in the United States, that would be like middle school. So like that middle school era, like you're focusing on that middle school era, kind of like a lot of memories from that time, a lot of memories from those days. Okay. Some of you might even be like be going through like an old yearbook or something. And yeah, just being in that nostalgia, being in that release, being in those happier times. But I also feel like a lot of you are in contact, like you are reaching out and finding that person and contacting them, or they're finding you, they're reaching out to you. And it's just like this trip down memory lane. Your next card here, Libra, is Elusive. Elusive, elusive, elusive. Now, Cancer also got this card, okay? And I will say this to you, Libra. If you are dealing with a Cancer and if they're trying to get information out of you, or if they're trying to get you to give them a decision or to make up your mind about a situation, and if your strategy is going to be to try to buy time or avoid the conversation, Cancer's not going to stick around. I'm going to let you know that right now. They're not going to stick around. They're going to move on. So just be aware of this. And you know, proceed accordingly, right? If you don't want them to move on, if you want them to be around, then you guys are going to have the conversation and deal with it, you know, up front. Buying time isn't going to work. But let's put Cancer aside for a moment and let's focus on the energy of this card here. Like I said, when the card came up for them, I felt like somebody was being elusive, right? And they were trying to, like, you know, get information out of the person. And for you guys, I feel like you're the one kind of maybe trying to stay out of harm's way, or you're trying to stay out of a situation that's not very pleasant or comfortable, and you're wanting to let things cool off, or you're wanting things to cool down. You're not wanting to address it right now. And that's fine. But if you are dealing with a Cancer, they're not going to stick around for things to cool off. They're going to cool off by removing themselves from the equation. For the rest of you, you know, you might be taking that approach. You might be like, oh, I don't want to talk about it right now. I want to let things calm down. Let me try to avoid it. I feel for some of you also, like you're escaping or you're dodging some kind of a burden in some way. Like you're avoiding a responsibility or a burden. With this elusiveness or elusive energy or elusive card. And it may also be linked with some kind of actual literal travel, right? If you are one of those people who's fortunate enough to have more than one property, or, you know, friends and family in different places, you may even be skipping town for a while and just kind of laying low and resting and releasing and, you know, avoiding stressful situations or avoiding certain individuals. Taking this downtime. You know, people might wonder where you are. Like, hey, where'd Libra go? What's going on with Libra? Are they in town? Did they skip town? Are they coming back? You just maybe feel like you need to lay low. I'm getting like a Four of Swords vibe with this card for you guys, Libra. And Four of Swords is a card that comes up when somebody is like mentally and emotionally exhausted. Like they've been through the ringer and they need space. They need space, they need time, they need rest. It's just that kind of energy, right? Like just kind of creating some physical distance. Your next card here is choices. And so maybe you are kind of stepping away from people and places because you're trying to decide what you want to do. You're trying to decide what is going to be the best direction for you to go in. And Libra, you know, when it comes to choices and decisions, you guys, Libras, like you're going to look at all angles. You're going to look at all, well, if I do this on one hand, then there's this on the other hand. If I do that, then there's this on the other hand. So you might really, really be taking your time and trying to make this choice or decision but you might also be wanting to get away from distractions or get away from people. So you may be going somewhere where you can clear your head. I do feel this is a major life choice and major life decision. And I feel in some way someone is asking you to support them or be supportive of them about things that maybe are challenging your beliefs, or things that are maybe challenging tradition, which seems to be an ongoing theme for you guys, Libra, breaking out of traditions. And so maybe you're trying to make a decision or a choice if you can be on board. You're trying to make a choice or a decision like, can I, venture out that far? Can I, be accepting of this person or their choices, the decisions that they are making. So if you're a parent, maybe your child is making choices or decisions that you don't particularly agree with, or you might not particularly be thrilled about, but you're trying to figure out, like, am I going to support them? Am I going to give them some really tough love here? Am I going to cut them off? Like, you're trying to figure out what you want to do, how you want to move forward. And this is really interesting because this is not typically a feeling I get from this card, but I am getting a really strong, as I'm looking at it right now, I'm getting like a really strong, like dreamy kind of vibe. So I feel some of you are even receiving messages in dreams this week, or your intuition is really coming through your dreams or speaking to you through dreams as well. So Libra, without further ado, we're going to pull an affirmation and see what affirmation is coming up for you guys from our lovely affirmation deck. And as always, I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos, because some weeks those are going to resonate with you more than others. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you want to click on the Calendly link in the description of this video, you can schedule a private reading with me there. Let's go ahead and see what your affirmation is for Leo. Nope, not Leo. Libra. You guys are already coming for me in the comments. I'm confused. Who is this reading for? It's for Libra. It's for Libra. Forgive the slip. What is going on for Libra? What is the affirmation for Libra? Clarifiers here, or your affirmation here. We've got miracles now, and your affirmation is true abundance is an inside job, right? True abundance is an inside job. So you guys are coming into this energy of feeling happiness and feeling fulfillment and opening up to receive, right? True abundance is an inside job. So you may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those might resonate with you more than others. Again, if you'd like a private reading, you can schedule with me through the Calendly link. And don't forget, guys, check out your channeled angel messages for the month, your love messages for the month. Those are linked in the description. And every single day on social media, Facebook and Instagram, amethystangellight, I post a card of the day with a daily message. And then later on in the afternoon, I post a pick a card. A lot of people have been finding those very helpful. And I pick 2 winners every month on my social media. One person wins a free 30-minute reading with me, and the other one wins the giveaway for that month. So be sure to check those out as well. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Have a wonderful week, my dears. Take care.